Rebekah Vardy has credited Dancing on Ice for helping her switch off and refocus over the past year. The WAG, 38, is currently competing on the hit ITV skating series with pro partner Andy Buchanan and will attempt the terrifying headbanger move on Sunday's show. It comes after reports alleged Rebekah continues to demand rival Coleen Rooney, 34, apologize for accusing her of leaking stories to the press in 2019. Talking in a new interview, Rebekah praised Dancing on Ice for giving her an escape from reality. The wife of footballer Jamie Vardy told The Sun, "Skating has helped me refocus over this past year and look to the future positively. It's an escape from reality." She added, "I love not having to look at my phone for a few hours when I'm on the ice and completely it's really refreshing." Rebekah added that since appearing on Dancing on Ice, she is finally the mother of 5 added, "The perception of me is totally different to who I really am. Most people realize that within 5 or 10 minutes of meeting me." Elsewhere during the interview, Rebekah admitted that husband Jamie, 34, isn't worried about seeing her skate with male pro partner Andy and is so supportive of the duo's skating journey. The IMA celebrity star also ruled out having any more children and hilariously joked, "I'm done." Rebekah has children: Sofia, 6, Finlay, 3, and Olivia, 14 months, with Jamie, while she also has Megan, 15, and Taylor, 10, from a previous relationship. During her time on Dancing on Ice, the star has been proudly showing off the results of her hard work, and Rebekah admitted that her pro partner has told her to stop losing weight, as well as the costume department, but the WAC insisted that it is not intentional and she has never weighed her. Dancing on Ice erupted into chaos after it was revealed on Friday that Joe Warren Plant and his skating partner Vanessa Bauer had to leave the show after they both tested positive for it. Came after Billie Faiers withdrew from the series after she suffered a concussion following a fall earlier this month. Comedian Rufus Hound confirmed had been dropped from the show after testing positive for COVID for the second time. The funnyman was replaced by Matt Richardson, who was voted off on his debut.Last month. Presenter Denise Van Outen was also forced to withdraw from the show after fracturing her shoulder. Earlier this week, Rebekah was seen getting stuck into rehearsals after attending a mediation hearing with Coleen Rooney. It was her latest public appearance since reportedly failing to resolve an ongoing legal dispute with Coleen, who alleges she sold private stories about her to a national news. It's understood that Coleen tried to reach out to the brunette after another round of failed talks to avoid a costly legal battle. However, the mother of 4 saw the mediation as a waste of time as Rebekah continues to demand she apologize for accusing her of leaking stories. A source told The Sun, "Nothing's changed. There's been no progress, no chink of light at the end of the tunnel, and no prospect of avoiding. As far as Coleen's concerned, mediation was a waste of time. Coleen won't apologize. She's convinced she's right about Becky leaking stories to the press and thinks she's made a reasonable offer. She refuses to do another mediation meeting and is now preparing for court." Coleen is reportedly being pressed by her inner circle to apologize and say she regrets accusing Rebekah of leaking stories about her. She has already offered a make-or-break offer to agree to disagree over the pairs. A source told Mail Online, "Rebekah is digging her heels in and wants Coleen to say sorry. But Coleen has refused, and she has been told by her best friends that if she does say sorry, it could lead to a resolution and bring the dispute. A judge has to be told after the weekend whether the peace talks they had in mediation meetings has worked. If they haven't, and Coleen has been told she holds the key, then the 2 women's lawyers will have a case management conference on March 26, which will be a big step towards it all going to the high." Earlier this month, Rebekah and Coleen met in an intense face-to-face mediation on Zoom as they attempted to settle their high-profile dispute, but failed to come to a resolution. Proceedings began with both sides reading out a statement and then breaking off into separate virtual rooms as the mediator spoke to them and their legal representatives. However, the meeting ended with both sides failing to come to a resolution. If they remain in deadlock, then the matter will be settled at a full trial expected to take place later. Rebekah launched a £1 million High Court libel action after Coleen accused her in an October 2019 Instagram post of being the source of leaks to the media, something she vehemently denied. How Agatha Christie row exploded from one Instagram post. To the High Court. October 9, 2019, Coleen Rooney accuses Rebekah Vardy of leaking stories about her. Coleen famously wrote, "I have saved and screenshotted all the original stories which clearly show just one person has viewed them." It's Rebekah Vardy's account. October 9, 2019, Rebekah takes to her social media to deny being the leaker as Coleen's post goes viral, while a Sun spokesman refuses to comment on the source. Of February 13, 2020, Rebekah breaks down on ITV's Loose Women, saying the spat was one of the worst things I had to deal with apart from being abused when I. June 22, 2020, it emerges that Rebekah has launched a case to sue Coleen for £1 million. October 2, 2020, Coleen files her 55-page defense and shares images of the Instagram post she alleges. November 20, 2020, Rebekah wins the first round of her high court libel battle. January 18, 2021, reporters emerged that the pair will be holding a mediation session over Zoom. February 4, the pair attend the mediation session, in their first advertisement.